currency analysis, and today we would be looking at Doge coin. If you like the channel, please click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, as we would be analyzing more coins in these few weeks. So currently the price of Doge is about 0.081%, 0.819. It's about down about 9.8%, and we've been expecting this dump on Doge as regards our last analysis. In the last 7 days, we have seen Doge had a few spikes here and there, just up as a result of the Elliott Musk boozer. Every time Elliott Musk tweets or does something about Doge, or he says Doge to the moon, we have seen the price of Doge skyrocket, and then we've seen a gradual and massive downturn in the price of Doge. Right, but today we're going to be looking at the chart as to see what will happen to Doge in the next coming few days, weeks, months, and even hours. Right, so click on the like button, click on the subscribe button for more. If we shift over to the chart, we could see after a huge run for Doge, we are coming back to retest the EMAs, right? As we said, every single time we came above the EMAs, we're bullish. We came above the EMAs, bullish a bit, went to the hit the resistance, and we dropped down. Right now, this is Doge actually on the weekly time frame. If we pull up our indicators, our indicators are telling us probably we should still see more downward price action for Doge. So Doge will still have more price action towards the downward area. So we should still see Doge come fairly down. If we move over to lower time frames will give us a better understanding as to what's happening with Doge, and we could see that Doge came up, right, became bullish, but we are retesting the EMAs. As if we look at our indicators are telling us that probably we should see Doge come down a bit, probably even to the 0.06, because every single time, as you can see, every single time we crossed the green EMA, we came down and found support at the blue EMA. So because we have crossed here, probably we should see Doge at the 0.6, and with our indicators confirming the same thing, that we have also downward price action for Doge in the next coming few days and weeks, right? So prepare for that, as probably we should see more downward price action for Doge. Right, if we move to the 1 day, as you can see, we're already below the EMAs, which is very, very bad for Doge. So probably we should see Doge come down a bit to the support down. Right, if we see bring up our EMA, same thing, our RSI still has much more downward pressure to go. Same thing with our stochastic, even though it's very, very oversold, we still have the stochastic trying to move down a bit. If we switch charts to this chart gives us a more better understanding as to what's happening with Doge. And we said every time we were above the EMA ribbons, we were very bullish. Every time we came below the EMA ribbons, we're very, very bearish. And so we have seen that right down from March, we were bearish on Doge, right? And we've seen a huge decline in the price of Doge, right? Especially on the weekly. We came a little bit above the EMA rebounds, but we are back to being rejected by it. If we pull up our indicators, we could see our oscillator is actually turning over to giving us a good sign that Doge could bounce at any time. But on the weekly, we could see that money flow is going down, so money is leaving Doge. We could see huge sells, even though our oscillator is telling us that probably a buy could come in for Doge. If we go down to the 3 days time frame, right, we could see that Doge is actually at the support. I think that is why our EMAs are actually printing that Doge could literally see a run anytime soon. So probably we could just see something maybe by Elon Musk or something, right? Because we are just primed for that. And as you can see, Doge is exactly at the support as we told you before. These blue areas are liquidity areas, right? That price can find support and resistance. As you can see, it's a huge loads of support below for Doge. So I wouldn't be shorting Doge right now because that would be a very, very bad idea. We could just see some little sideways action and then probably a pump, right, for Doge. At the moment, we could also see that Doge is having support at the EMA rebound. So it's not still above the EMA rebound. So that looks quite bullish for Doge. Oscillators on the 3 days is coming down. Same thing with our money flow. Money flow is coming down. So probably you should still see a little consolidation. We move over to the dailies. Daily is showing us probably still has some little more downward price action to go. Probably we could see Doge at the 0.66 region as we have huge support at that region. So probably price might come if it breaks this other support at the 0.08. We could see is huge support at the 0.06 region. So probably we could just see some little downside for Doge. Same thing, we could see oscillators coming down. We could see money flow. Probably a little more money is coming into Doge, so probably that's why we have some little huge support here. So be very careful if you're trading Doge. I wouldn't be shorting Doge at this point in time, but if you want to dollar cost average, it's a good time to dollar cost average in. Mind you, this is non-financial advice, so please do your research. Please research for yourself and make sure that this is just for educational and entertainment purposes, right? And so please, I wouldn't be shorting Doge at this point, right? Because it's at support and you don't want to short at support. If you move over even to the 12 hourly, same thing, confirming what we said, that probably we should see Doge come back to the support at 0.6 level. So everything is in confluence as regards money is leaving Doge on the daily, on the 12 hourly, same thing with our oscillator. So we could see that all the time frames are coming together, all the time frames are in unison as regards to what's going to be happening to Doge. So please, if you like the channel, make sure you like, make sure to click on the like, click on the subscribe button, as we would be having more analysis like this. Thank you and have a great day.